Jeff here, back in another video. Today we'll be reviewing Mastery by Robert Greene. He's the author. He's the author of 48 Laws of Power and many other great books. I plan to read his whole discography of books. You know what I'm saying? This is his whole discography right here. I already read 48 Laws of Power. I plan to read The Art of Seduction. Is that The Art of Seduction? Yeah, The Art of Seduction. The War, 33 Strategies of War, The Laws of Human Nature, and The Daily Laws. This thing got a hell of wisdom. And yeah, bro, let's just get into it. Let me pull up my script real quick, y'all. Alright, bet. This is one of Robert Greene's most impactful books. You're probably familiar. I already say you're familiar with the 40 Laws of Power and Art of Seduction. And in this book, he takes a deep dive into what it means to become a true master of any skill or field. The main idea of the book, the core premise of the book is simply mastery is not a natural talent. It's a result of a deliberate practice, focus, and time. He argues that anyone, regardless of any starting point, can achieve mastery if they follow certain steps and principles. Basically saying you're no different than Albert Einstein. You're no different than Leonardo da Vinci. You're no different than all these other people who are masters, who are so-called masters in their field, and masters in their expertise, bro. You can take this knowledge to any field, like anything, athletics, YouTube. I'm no different than PewDiePie, you know what I'm saying? Like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast. These niggas, yeah, they're big ass YouTubers, but at the same time, I will be on the same shit that they doing with a big following and making YouTube for a living. Hopefully, I don't know if I want content creating to be my whole. I love this. I love this to be a source of income, but at the same time, I'm tweaking. I love this to be a source of income at the same time. I don't know if it's my life task, but I still put a lot into it. Anyway, first phase is apprenticeship phase. This is the phase I feel like I'm currently in right now. So a lot of my highlights, when I go over my highlights, is focus on this phase. But during the apprenticeship phase, you're learning the fundamentals of your craft. This is a time for long hours of practice, absorbing knowledge from mentors, and focusing on building a strong foundation. It's a time of humility and hard work. I recommend I recommend reading this book first. And do it like this. I recommend reading. Oh shit, that shit backwards. I recommend reading The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People first, and then reading Master. I feel like these books go hand in hand so well, and they just give you they give you a true blueprint on how to live your life and how to succeed in any field that you want to succeed in. So I feel like that I'm currently in the apprenticeship phase. I'm just taking any knowledge I can get. I'm just doing long hours of practice, and I also think I need to focus on is getting a mentor. Because before I used to have a very independent mindset, but as I said, bro, read this book first. This book changed my mindset. I'm being an independent person. It made me want to be interdependent. With interdependent, I go in that in my previous video where I go over that book review. I also have a whole video on interdependency. It's just basically just working with others and knowing that you can get far by yourself, but working with like-minded people who are also principle-driven, you get further with them. And that's why I need to get a mentor and start working with other people and focus on building a strong foundation of knowledge so I can really achieve my life's task, even though I don't know what it is. But right now, I'm just focused on improving mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I don't know, beyond comprehension. Second phase is creative active phase. Once you master the basics, you move into a creative active phase, where you start to experiment and find your own unique voice or approach. This phase is all about developing your individuality and pushing the boundaries of what you learn. Yeah, even though you're taking in all this knowledge and taking in basically all this knowledge and all these ways how to do certain things from your mentor and things like that, and whatever way you're getting your knowledge, that doesn't mean you're supposed to go strictly by what they tell you. You gotta add your own sauce to it, bro. You gotta add your own sauce. You gotta add what makes you into your field or your whatever you want to do, whatever you want to master. Because when you put your own sauce on it, bro, that's what makes it you, and that's what makes it different from other people. That's why That's why you can thrive and go further with your field when you put your own sauce into it instead of doing what everyone else is doing. And last phase, mastery. After years of practice, dedication, you've reached mastery. This doesn't mean perfection, but it means you internalize your craft to such a degree that you can innovate and perform effortlessly. It's a level of freedom and expertise that allows you to create at a highly consistent level. I feel like this is a place where everyone should focus on their life becoming a master at their life's task, bro. The world would be such a better place if everyone was principle centered, was living in a principle centered way, focused on achieving their life's task and becoming a master at their life's task. Everyone has a lot of outside influences, and they let these outside influences, whether it's society's thinking, or your parents, or whatever it is, school. They let these outside thinkings control their life instead of focusing on their life tasks. And that's why you see a lot of things wrong with the world. A lot of people mad. A lot of people angry. A lot of people not happy with their life because they're not doing what their life task is, and they're not becoming a master at their life task. As I said, I already went to it. It's about mastery, about mentorship, and how you got to build off mentorship. I mean, let me go over my personal book review from my journal, and then I'm gonna go over some key highlights I found in the book. Right. Master our evergreen summary slash book report. Just finished this book like 5 minutes ago. I wrote this on March 1st. I'll, what I talk about? I'm gonna get to that in my highlight. I just finished this book like 5 minutes ago. This book taught me no one is special. We all have the ability to be masters in any field as long as the field correlates to our true self. True self is finding out deep down what's your purpose and following your natural inclinations and the deep desire that stirs within you. True self is just a feeling inside. It exists for a purpose, and it's everyone's life task to bring this feeling into fruition. When you figure out what this feeling is leading you towards, you must take 10,000 hours to gain high level understanding. This is like the apprenticeship phase. Like you put in so much work. You start apprenticeship leading to like the creative active phase. You know what I'm saying? Like this 10,000 hours to get a high level understanding, but to become a master and to really just do this shit like on the fly, you're gonna need like 20,000 hours, bro. You're gonna read because it's your life task. You're gonna really devote yourself to it. And when you do, and these, it might sound crueling, and like this might seem like strenuous hours. It might seem dreadful, but in reality, if it truly correlates to your true self, it'll feel great. But of course, you'll have ups and downs. Of course, you're gonna have times like I don't want to do this shit. At the same time, like if it's truly correlating to your true self, you're gonna want to do it regardless, bro. I learned the different stages of mastery, like the apprenticeship stage and the creative active phase. I'm in the apprenticeship stage as of now. I'm taking in all available knowledge and correlating it to finding my true self. Even as a master, you must not get complacent with your learning, your because your mind will decay. As I said, like I compared to solo leveling. Like even though bro, the main character Jim, I think like Jim Woo, even though Jim Woo is like the strongest hunter already, bro, he's still improving. He's still going through all those dungeons. He's still improving every day, bro, because he can't let his mind decay. He can't let his skills decay. And basically, like I kind of quote this to myself, and I'll improve spiritually, mentally, physically, socially, emotionally every day, and I will learn every day until I can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I learned from this book, man. And I recommend this is a great read for everyone, man. No matter no matter the age, bro. No matter where you are in life, this is a great read. We go over some key highlights, and then we're gonna end it off. Highlight number one: you are not tied to a particular position. Your loyalty is not to a career or a company. You are committed to your life task and giving it full expression. It's up to you to find it and guide it correctly. It's not up to others to protect or help you. You are on your own. What this is saying is that you are not like as me. I'm a football player. I'm not just a football player. I'm not tied to being a football player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tied to being a YouTuber. Like I need to find my life task and I need to correlate correlate to myself. Other people's outside input and all these outside influences. I gotta block them out. I gotta focus on what I truly want and what my true self wants. That's a clip. Clip that on, bro. The highlight is your life task is a living, breathing organism. The moment you originally follow a plan and set it in youth, you lock yourself in a position, and times will ruthlessly pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to find this life task while you're young and dedicate your whole life to it, man. Like, I'm 18. I'm not saying, like, you gotta find it right when you get out of high school or you're not gonna be a failure. I know, like, I'm 18. I'm still looking for myself. You know, of course, like, I'm young. I'm still like, 18 is, bro. 18 is a kid, bro. Like, I'm still looking for myself, and it can take me all the way to, like, I'm 25, 30 to find my true life task. But when I find it, I have the skills because as of now, as I've been doing this, but like I've been improving myself physically, mentally, spiritually every day to where when I truly find my life task, I have a great foundation. I have a great blueprint to really lock it in and you know bring it to fruition and truly become a master at my life task. I will become a master at my life task, regardless of what it is, because of the foundation I'm creating right now. Another highlight I want to go into is in the end, money and success that truly lasts come not to those who focus on such things as goals, but rather to those who focus on mastery and fulfilling their life tasks. You chasing money is not gonna make you rich, gang. It's when you gain skills, and focus on mastery and fulfilling your life tasks. That's when get you money, bro. When you see all these rich niggas they're on YouTube giving you all these schemes and shit, that's how they make money off you. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, when you take time and focus on yourself and focus on, I wouldn't say one field because there's so many ways to create. Yeah, you gotta create multiple sources of income to truly be wealthy, truly be rich. But once you focus on gaining the skills in your life tasks, you'll be able to take those skills that you learn and apply it to different other tasks and other skills and other fields, to where you can just keep creating sources of income. That's why now I'm focusing on improving myself, so then I can gain the skills that I gain from focusing on my life tasks and put to other fields and create multiple sources of income to truly be wealthy and create generational wealth. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a highlight that correlates to the apprenticeship phase. The apprenticeship, by its very nature, must be conducted by each individual in his or her own way. To follow precisely the lead of others or advice from a book is self-defeating. Your apprenticeship phase must be directed by you. You must not follow the exact blueprint of someone else's apprenticeship phase, or just have all the other people telling you what to do. You must find knowledge that correlates to how you want to think, and also find knowledge that also correlates to how you don't want to think. Because you gotta take on all these multiple perspectives, but don't let this one person's teaching be your whole apprenticeship stage. You gotta take knowledge from many other places and find what really correlates to you. And you just gotta make your own wave, bro. The goal of apprenticeship is not money, a good position, a title, or a diploma, but rather the transformation of your mind and character, the fresh transformation on the way to mastery. It kind of explains itself, man. Another highlight is you must choose places of work and positions that offer the greatest possibility of learning. Practical knowledge is the ultimate commodity, and is what will pay you dividends for decades to come, far more than the paltry increase in pay you might receive at some seemingly lucrative position that offers free learning opportunity. Like I was just saying, like if you're taking a summer job, let's say, or you're just taking like a part-time job, you gotta pick the job where you're gonna learn a lot about yourself and learn a lot about others, not just the job that's gonna pay more money, bro. Because yeah, you want to get money, yeah, you want to get bread, but at the end of the day, what you learn from taking the harder, more places where you're gonna learn more things, what you learn from there will be worth any amount of money that you get from the slightly more paying part-time job, the slightly more paying summer job. Another highlight is the feeling that we have endless time to complete our work has an insidious and debilitating effect on our minds. Our attention and our thoughts become diffused. Our lack of intensity, our lack of intensity makes it hard for the brain to jolt into higher gear. The connections do not occur. For this purpose, you must always try to work with deadlines, whether real or manufactured. This is another idea that I got from the book. Like, I try to set God deadlines for myself when I finish my books, because I'm thinking I have all the time in the world for my book. Like, oh, I'm gonna read tomorrow. But if I said this guy, like, I'm gonna finish the book in this month. Like, I want to finish the mastery. I want to finish Robert Greene Mastery before I got on spring break. My spring break it technically started March. Technically started yesterday, March 3rd. But I wanted to finish it before like that weekend. So, and we don't have school. I want to finish it on that Thursday. And sadly, I didn't finish the book because I was just doing other shit. But when I got to that time, like March 3rd, the beginning of March, I really locked down. So I bust out like 30 pages, like 20 pages game. I bust out like 20, 30 pages, bro. Because like when you set a deadline for yourself, it makes you work harder to achieve that deadline. It's like it's actually like it's a mental study. Like I'm telling you, it's a mental study in the brain. Like when you set deadlines, you work harder and you become more focused, you work more precise on the thing you're working on. Last how I'm going over is mastery is not a question of genetics or luck, but of following your natural inclinations and the deep desire that stirs you from within. Everyone has such inclinations. As I said in the beginning of this video, everyone has the ability to become a master in any field that they choose, as long as it correlates to their true self and their life task. Because when it correlates to your true self and your life task, yeah, you're gonna have times where you don't want to do the work, but at the end of the day, that work is always gonna get done. It's always gonna be fulfilled because it's your life task. That's what truly correlates to you. So yeah, that's the end of this video, man. Thank you for watching. JF out.